You are now entering the hate-proof zone.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Tankersley, not the professional BMX biker, the mad scientist. At least that's what it says on my business cards. Coming your way once again by the light of the Green Lantern. Episode 2, bitches. Who'd have thought I'd make it this far? My ultimate goal for this program is to provide a show that has more FPMs than the average thing you're likely to hear on YouTube. FPMs being fucks per minute. So, fuckity fuck. Let's get on with the fucking show. While I was surfing about YouTube, I recently discovered some videos from a guy that calls himself Grade A Under A. I didn't notice at first how many subscribers he had, but he's pretty popular. His videos are quite humorous, but they're really simple, like childlike simple, very basic stick figure animations, or slideshows to be more accurate. When I see stuff like that, it makes me feel more confident knowing that if someone that makes such simple videos that doesn't even show his face can rise to that level of success, then maybe there's some hope for the rest of us. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's just something about those big nose, big chin, stick figure characters with their beady little eyes that just cracks me the fuck up. Right about now, at this point in time, I'd like to address something that really concerns the hell out of me. And that is people who still believe the world is flat. Let me say that again. People who still believe the world is flat. Let me just say this. If there's anyone out there listening who actually thinks the world is flat, do me a favor. Send me a picture of the edge. If you think the earth is like a pancake, like with two sides and shit, like here we are, and then Australia is on the B side, or I don't know how you think it works, but send me a picture of the edge. Not Photoshop, it's got to be a legit picture of the end of the earth. Wherever the point is where you see the earth stop, and you have to step over and like flip to the other side like David Bowie in Labyrinth. Drive or sail or fly out to that point and get a picture of the spot where you run out of earth. Send me that photo. I want to fucking see it. When I was a kid, I'd make these dumb little recordings, much like what I'm doing now, but these were for an audience of one. I'd go into a little laundry room with my little tape deck and a stack of cassettes. Remember those? And I'd record these little audio tapes. I'd pretend I was the DJ at KFWB Radio. I don't know if that sounds familiar to you, but when I was a kid I saw that in the movie La Bamba. Rick Dees played the DJ in that movie, and I thought KFWB was fictitious, but I just found out this year that it's a real thing. It's like some kind of station in California that broadcasts in Hindi or some shit. But when I finished making my little tapes, I'd force my big brother to listen to them because would I do all that shit for nothing? Somebody's got to listen to it. I am really looking forward to the Friday the 13th video game. When that shit comes out, I'm getting me a PS4 version. From what I understand, it's being released October 13th, 2016. I'm getting me a copy of that shit. I mean, the graphics have got to be a million times better than the NES version, so that alone is going to make it worth the price of admission. And Kane Hodder is involved, Tom Savini's involved, Sean Cunningham, all these people are coming together to make this game. How can it not be awesome? I don't want to jinx anything, and maybe it'll come out and suck balls because I said that, but I just don't see how it can be that bad. Finally, we're going to have a Friday the 13th game that doesn't suck. At least it doesn't look like it's going to suck. It better not suck. I read online a couple of days ago that the Ghostbusters remake trailer is the most hated in YouTube history. You know, to be totally honest, I'll probably watch that movie when it comes out. I'll probably check it out online. You know, like the same reason I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, just to see how big of a train wreck it'll end up being. But I absolutely refuse to pay money to see it. I'll watch the movie out of morbid curiosity, but I refuse to support that shit financially. I want to invent a strain of marijuana called Pee-wee's Playhouse. This is something you would smoke when you want to get mecca-lecca high. There's this guy I know that I'm friends with on Facebook, Mr. Ken Sagos. Apparently Ken heard my first episode of the show, mainly because I sent him the link, and he listened to it, and he says that I have a good radio voice. If you don't know who Ken Sagos is, he played Kincaid in A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 and in Part 4 for about 10 seconds. If you still don't know who he is, he's the black guy, okay? He's the black guy from Nightmare 3 and about 10 fucking seconds in Nightmare 4. Before he got killed in a pretty lame-ass death scene, Kincaid deserved better. He did. He was a good character. He shouldn't have gone out like that. So maybe I could just be a voiceover guy, like for trailers and shit. Let me try it. In a world where only one man can save the universe, Tommy Lee Jones and Tommy Lee and Ken Sagos. Paramount Pictures presents Nightmare on Elm Street Part 30. Freddy Got Fingered. In a world where only 2 lesbians can fill 1 cup with shit. I wonder if Ken Sagos is ever just like in a business meeting with his agent and all these people, his manager. I wonder if he ever just says, "I'm Ken Sagos and what I say goes." Because if he doesn't say that shit, then he's fucking wasting a perfect opportunity for a terrible pun. I like to invent new words that end in "ian," like I-A-N. I'll give you a couple and then I'll use them in a sentence. Hulk Smashian. After I pissed on his leg, his anger reached Hulk Smashian proportions. Frankensteinian. Anything that's stitched together or cobbled with nuts and bolts, his invention seemed to be of a Frankensteinian persuasion. And here's one I invented today. Nickelbackian. This music sucks, but it sucks so bad that its suckage can only be described as that of Nickelbackian proportions. So if any of you people... What you mean, you people? So if any of you people, you know, have any questions, or if you want my advice on anything, I don't know why you would, but some people like to ask unqualified strangers for advice. And if you're one of them, feel free to leave me a comment, and maybe I can solve all your little problems. Hey, guess what? I'm on Twitter. Follow me. Follow me! Twitter.com @TankersleyEffects or /TankersleyEffects. Probably either one of those and you'll find it. In fact, if you Google Tankersley Effects or just type Tankersley Effects into the search in YouTube, it's pretty much all about me. If you enjoyed this show and you'd like to hear more, subscribe to my channel, because you never know what the fuck I'll do next. That's all for today. Have an awesome day. Go out and do something cool. Or stay in and do something cool. I don't give a fuck. Just always remember, don't smoke lawn clippings. This time I'd like to leave you with another quote from another one of my favorite musicians, Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. Do what the fuck you want, but go extra, extra, extra fucking crazy. Oh hey, apparently Ozzy has gotten himself into some shit these days. I heard that he was missing for a while, but I read online today that there has been an Ozzy sighting. Somebody did see Ozzy. Apparently he moved out of his house because he's been dipping his wick where it doesn't belong.
This has been the Hate Proof program. Thanks for listening.